I'm not sharing that.
100, 200,000.
Roughly about 150.
Okay, I don't give investment advice.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, we could change it up.
No,
I'm sorry.
So let me explain what happened here. That was the Einstein of Wall Street. I didn't know that, and I was asking this man how much he makes per year. With a simple Google search, the Einstein of Wall Street is worth $1.5 billion. So I just asked a billionaire how much he makes. Yeah, I screwed up. But luckily, he accepted my apology and was able to finish the interview and give us some gems when it comes to money and investing. Hope you enjoy.
What's up, guys? It's me, Kareem Jovian, and I'm here in Wall Street. Gonna ask New Yorkers on investment advice. Let's see what they give us. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is the Einstein of Wall Street. I'm from New York. I'm a trader on the floor of the stock exchange.
How much do you make per year, or someone in your position makes?
I would not even consider telling
What
you.
advice would you give someone who wants to make money?
Well, first, I think the best advice is to find something you really love to do. Then you
Okay.
won't have to work a day in your life. And there's a lot of stuff out here you can find excitement in, whether it's branding, marketing, Wall Street, trading, investing.
And do you think anyone could be rich?
You know what, rich, it's defined by a lot of different things. You know, you can be rich without having a lot of money. Obviously, money is nice to have. It gives you some freedom, but anybody can be rich, sure. You have persistence, if you have determination, if you find gratitude in your life on a daily basis, if you create a team around you of people who empower you and support you, then you're rich. And then if you find something you love to do, then you get some money on top of it, it's good to go.
Does money buy happiness?
Absolutely not. By no means. You could scrape the earth and find more people who have had a whole shitload of money who have never been able to find happiness. The two are absolutely have nothing to do with each other.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. What's your name? Where are you from?
Keon from New Jersey.
How much do you make per year?
I want to say 90 to 100,000.
What's the best way for you to make money?
I'm a marketing associate at a direct mail company.
What investment advice can you give someone?
I don't know because I don't invest.
What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Summer Lyons, and I live here in New York City.
And how much do you make per year?
I'm in sales, so roughly about 150.
How much do you pay per month for your rent or mortgage?
4,200.
Is there any advice you could give to someone who would want to invest or make the same amount of money you're making?
One, I would say, if you're young, live at home as long as you can. Save your money, get roommates. Don't go out and blow your money on stupid things to look cool because you're young, and that's the way like social media, comes across. I mean, I guess just be smart with your money, invest it, put it away. I'm pretty impulsive when it comes to things, so if I have my money right in front of me, like I will spend it. So putting it away and then just making like wise investment choices.
And what do you invest in?
So I'm in cybersecurity sales, so knowing the different kind of vendors and like where the market's going with that.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the stock market's kind of
So since it's
going
down,
crazy,
how are you going around about
not
it right
looking
now?
at it.
Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
Andre Denoon. I was born here, but when I was 7, I moved to South Africa, and I came back in 2017.
Nice. And what's your profession?
Lawyer,
How much do you make, or someone in your position make per year?
120,000.
And how much do you pay for rent per month?
Looking about going on 6,000 or so.
Do you have any investment advice for someone who maybe wants to make the same amount of money as you?
Pay yourself first. Second, don't worry about the now. Think further than tomorrow. Think past tomorrow. That's the best thing I can tell you, because in the long term, it's gonna mean a lot. Don't worry about the now. The now is gonna seem so hectic and you seem so crashed. Everything is going down. It's not working out. In the long run, it looks bad now. As long as you plant the seeds, lay the soil, lay the foundation, you're good to go.
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Joan Katab from East Greenwich, Rhode Island, and I'm an independent financial advisor.
For someone who wants to be, in your profession, how much do they make, give or take, per year?
I mean, the starting, if you're on a commission basis, at the beginning maybe 50,000, but then there's no upward limit. As a person who worked on Wall Street for over 30 years at Wall Street firms, but outside of New York, as a woman and as a parent of children of color, I would say that the large firms are good for training, but I have found that they do not provide equal opportunity now, despite their ads to the contrary. So I would say get your training maybe at a big firm, get your certified financial planning designation, and then go to an independent clearing firm and start your own business. Don't waste your career on the big firms.
And can anyone be rich?
I think hopefully so. I mean, you do your hard work, but we all have different opportunities and you never know what can happen. Focus on what you can control yourself, your education asking others for help. Sometimes they'll give it to you, sometimes not. And being optimistic. And when people put obstacles in your way, just keep on thinking ways around those obstacles. Because brains and talent are equally spread among humanity.
What's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name's Kareem Sayed.
My name is Kareem too.
Oh wow,
Nice to meet you. What's your profession?
I work in for an energy trading firm. I work in strategy, risk management, and operations.
So someone in your profession, in your field, how much would they make, give or take, per year?
People can make anywhere from like $80,000 to a few $100,000 a year.
Can anyone be rich?
I think anyone can be rich. I believe that really the main skill to investing is a lot of independent research, both learning from industry experts, and I feel like the greatest alpha is generated in learning when industry experts are wrong, as they drive a lot of consensus, and a lot of upside is derived from finding contrarian views that are not contrarian for contrarian's sake, but contrarian based on facts and research.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Valentin. I'm from Boston, live on Wall Street.
What's your profession?
I work for this company called Frame.io. I'm an account executive there.
Someone in your position, how much do they make, give or take, per year?
I make 75 base, 150 with commission.
What's your advice for someone who wants to make something similar to what you're making per year?
Keep networking, pick up a skill if you can before work or after work, and then just try to figure out what you like.
Does money buy happiness?
Not necessarily, but it helps.
What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Erin. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
What's your profession?
I work in the legal field as a paralegal.
And it's someone in your position, how much would they make?
I started out making as low as like 40, and now I'm up in the six figures.
And do you think money buys happiness?
I think money facilitates being happier. I think there's a bell curve with it, but the short is no.
And why not?
Because happiness is more complicated than that. It's more nuanced, I think.
So someone who wants to be in your position, what advice would you give them?
It's a lot about connection. So I think I would network and try to be as personable and presentable as possible, and just keep on trying after rejection.
My name is Randall. I'm from Maryland.
What's your profession?
I'm an accountant.
And someone in your position, how much would they make per year?
100, 200,000.
And do you have any advice for someone who wants to... Oh,
Sorry.
Would you have any advice for anyone who would want to be in that position?
Learn how to golf. Learn how to use Microsoft Excel, I guess. I don't know.
And what's your profession?
I'm a sommelier restaurant manager.
How much would they make, roughly, give or take?
It depends on everyone's position and how long your experience is, so it just doesn't depend.
Someone who wants to be in that profession, what advice would you give them?
Travel, try as much wine, meet as many winemakers as you can, and learn as much as you can, and realize that your customers are people that you learn from as much as you give service to, and then you could be in pretty good shape. Just be hungry for information.
Do you think money buys happiness?
No, but it don't hurt.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Alex Kim. I grew up in New Jersey and I live in this building right here.
What's your profession?
I'm a bond trader. I work in that building right there.
And someone in your position, roughly, give or take, how much do they make per year?
I'd rather not say, but it's, from what I understand, it's not what it used to be. But it's a good living. It's better than, I'm very grateful to be in the situation I'm in.
You think money buys happiness then?
Hell no, it doesn't buy happiness. Hell no, it doesn't buy happiness.
What's your name and where are you from?
Steven, and I'm from Philadelphia originally, but now I live in New York.
What's your profession?
I do consulting for private equity firms.
And in someone in your position, how much would they make, roughly, give or take?
Six figures, around that.
500K or more?
No, not 500K or more. I'm only 22. If I was making 500K, I'd be somewhere else right now.
Can anyone be rich?
Yeah, I think anyone can be rich. My mentor came from like a way worse place than I did, and he's one of the wealthiest people I know. So I think anyone can be rich. You just have to believe in yourself. You can't put a barrier on yourself, and you gotta commit to it, and envision yourself being rich. That's a big part of it.
Finally, does money buy happiness?
Yeah, so I was in the last interview. I heard that question. I said yes, but no, it doesn't entirely buy happiness. The amount of money you make a year isn't gonna buy happiness, or like the job you have isn't gonna, like, if it's a certain amount of pay, it's not gonna buy you happiness. But I think if you love what you do, that'll make you happy. But I also think if you do make a lot of money and you're able to, you know, have that tool, because money's like a really powerful tool, I think, yeah, it generally makes people happier. And being rich is hard, but so is like being poor. So if you're gonna choose between the two hards, I think being rich is a better hard. Yeah. And I wouldn't say it buys you happiness, but it can at least make your life a little easier and maybe take some stress off your back.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And in the comments below, let me know what you would like me to ask New York next.